pagmamahal, it's unconditional, it's selfless, and it's giving everything without expecting nothing in return.
Yung success para sa akin ay yung marinig ko yung pamilya ko o yung mami at daddy ko na, anak, proud na proud kami sa'yo sa lahat ng pinaghirapan mo, sa lahat ng nakuha mo. Pag narinig ko na yun talaga sa kanila, nararamdaman ko, ay, successful ako bilang isang anak nila dahil hindi ako ikinahiya ng magulang ko.
Ikinahiya agad?
Pinagmalaki nila ako, proud sila sa ginawa ko. So, feeling ko yun, successful na ako doon.
Anak nito, no?
Totoo. Gaano kahalaga ang pera para sa inyo?
Gaano ka-intact ang pamilya mo, kung gaano kayo kasaya, kahit wala kayong pera. Naalala ko na there was one Christmas, natulog lang kaming lahat, wala kaming handa, tapos may New Year, nanood lang kami ng TV. Wala talagang handa, birthday, walang ano. Pero sabi ko sa mami at daddy ko, nung binabalikan natin yung mga moments na yun, nung time ng buhay natin yan, hindi naman tayo malungkot.
Shallow values produces empty victories. Ang lalim, no? Pero totoo yun. Kapag mali yung reason and foundation ng ginagawa mo, when you reach that pinnacle of success, you will always feel the emptiness and that void that nothing or nobody can ever fulfill because God was not the center and the foundation of that dream that you built. You may reach the pinnacle of success and everything, but while you're on top, you will always feel unhappy, you will feel unfulfilled, you will feel empty, and parang there's no reason why it's all happening.
Your weakness and during the times when you are at your lowest, that's where you can see how high your God is. Like, dun sa pinakamababang point ng buhay mo, dun mo makikita kung gaano kumilos ang Diyos. So, parang wala yan sa sitwasyon ng buhay mo. You can be at the lowest, but when you put your trust in God, talagang He will part the Red Sea for you and make ways.
I love
For quite some time now, I realized that there will always be highs and lows. It's not always the same. And it's a matter of how you will handle every pain or every aspect of your career, whatever stage you are in life. It's about not giving up and trying to pick yourself up after every fall or after every mistake that you did. It's not about thinking of, am I gonna win in this next situation in my life? It's how am I going to handle it? Learning how to handle what is given of you. That's what I learned.
Sometimes, God will destroy our plans when He sees that our plans are going to destroy us. Do you get it? Have you ever planned your life and then realizing lahat ng plano mo hindi natuloy? Na-experience nyo na yun, basta pag ganito, 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 ganito. Tapos lahat hindi natutuloy. You know why? Because God sees, probably knows, or He doesn't probably, but He knows that what you're planning for yourself is going to eventually destroy you. And we all know that. My plan for you is to give you hope and a future and never to harm you. God always has better plans in our lives. And you know what? If He was able to do it for me, the more He can do it for each and every one of you. Because God doesn't have favorites. We are all His children. We all belong to Him. And if He can answer and fulfill my dreams and my prayers, He can do the same thing with you.
In real life, you will always feel rejected by the world because this world will always kick you down. That's what the world wants to do to you. To kick you down, to make you feel like you're not good enough, what you're doing is wrong, you will never make it. That's just what the world does. It's to make you feel low, make you feel down. Not just in the showbiz industry, but in any industry. There's always a struggle, hindi ba? There's always a struggle for you to prove yourself to people because parang anytime, parang laging mawawala sa'yo yung kung ano yung meron ka. And that makes you humble, that makes you more parang determined, and that parang strengthens your faith in God. Kasi wala ka na may makakapitan di ba? Parang, Lord, kayo na bahala kasi parang hirap naman ito. Kasi in the natural, it looks really impossible. But you know, we serve a God who does the supernatural and the impossible. So, siya talaga ang keep quiet. You will hear instructions on how you will lead your life. That's why it's so important to shut down the noise outside, to stop looking for answers in the internet, stop looking for answers in social media, stop watching, stop listening, just be quiet and be still. Because that's the time when you can hear God's voice, di ba?
Is
And
that
you will
something?
know, you will know it's His voice because you always know the voice of your Father, di ba?
So, no need, for me, parang, you don't really owe anyone an explanation on what's really going on in your personal life. As long as you already give your piece and that's it, tanggapin nila o hindi. Hindi mo na problema yun. Parang ganun.
Very grateful with everything that has happened to me. Kahit not so good. Kasi I always believe and I always hold on to the verse, Romans 8:28. Everything works for good for those who love God. If you really love the Lord and everything that's happening in your life, kahit na minsan parang ang labo-labo na, alam mong He will make a way at the end of that trial or endeavor na maganda yung kahihinat na nun dahil He's prepared something better for you.
Nabasa ko somewhere that you really do not end up with your, you do not end up though with your great love, but you end up with your true love. Some great love stories, they're meant to be great. And yun na lang yun. Totoo yan, di ba? May yung mga great love stories natin, Romeo and Juliet, wala. Jack and Rose ng Titanic. But it's something that has taught you, molded you, and made you a better person. So when someone's leaving, hayaan na. Let them go. Kasi pag pinakawalan nyo na yung taong yun, then you're ready to meet the one that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with. When you have found that person, no matter what happens, you will never ever give up on him or her.
Sometimes everything happens for a reason. Some people, they come and go in our lives because they have a purpose. Parang ganun. Tapos, minsan may mga desisyon tayo sa buhay. Minsan may tama, minsan may mali. Tapos, and how do you live your life when you made the wrong decision? Can you undo the mistakes? Can you undo the past? And how do you move on to your future when you're not yet finished with your past? So, yun. Many things.
What?
Like?
You have to value what you have. That sometimes there are a lot of things in life that happens sa'yo na it happens for a reason. Tapos, you have to learn how to forgive yourself. Yon, ganun.
You gain wisdom. You know what to value, you know what to let go, you know what to ignore. Your plans in life, your goals in life, you cannot rush everything. Hindi mo nakukuha lahat in an instant. Na-realize ko yun kasi sa buong buhay ko, lahat ng meron ako ngayon na-realize ko, pinagtrabahuan ko.
Pero I realized that the pain of discipline is better than the pain of regret. The man who I thought broke my heart before was actually the one who saved my heart from being broken so many times.
I realized that your obedience and sacrifice will always be rewarded in the end. Medyo matagal-tagal ang hinintay ko para ma-experience to. Pero it was all worth it. Kaya pala ako pinaghintay ng matagal kasi may magandang nakalaan. Kung siguro pinilit kong pumunta dito noon, it would have cost me hundreds and thousands of pesos. And it would have cost me pa my relationship with my parents. But because I waited for God's perfect time, it cost me nothing. It's such a blessing to be able to bring Sevi here kung saan una kaming nagbakasyon ni Paul as a married couple. Maybe there are some things in your life you're in a rush to get to or to have. It may hurt now to wait, but it will always be more than you ever dreamed of if you remain patient. Don't lose hope. Darating ang time, ibibigay din sa'yo ni Lord ang ipinagdarasal mo.
One thing that you could just really change is yourself. Nobody can change the industry. The industry will evolve. The industry will always be there. And the stars will come and go. It's just a matter of how you will stay in the industry and leave your impact. Nagre-remind sa akin na, real happiness is not something that you post. It's something that you feel at the moment. You enjoy, you savor it. You keep it here.
Not a woman for me is someone who's headstrong, confident, but not arrogant, is someone who's secure of herself, knows how to handle situations, and who can keep grace under pressure. Parang if you're that kind of woman, you can lead.
I feel like to all of the dreamers out there who's watching right now, if your dream is greater and if your passion is greater than anything in this world, you can overcome any pain, any hurt, any obstacle. Because mananaig talaga yung dream mo. Na kahit masakit, tutuloy ka. Kasi alam mo, mas malaki yung pangarap mo eh. I think that's the driving force. I think that's the driving force. Na kahit na-hurt na ako, nawawala na ako ng pag-asa, tinutuloy ko pa rin. One is because I don't have any other option. Number two, it's because there's always that still small voice that keeps telling me, try one more time. Yung alam mo yun, pasasabihin mo na ayoko na, last na to, last ko ng audition. Meron ka, may maririnig ka eh, in the quietness of your heart, in your room, before you sleep, at night, before you close your eyes. There's that still small voice who will tell you, try again. Or maybe try it with me, with God.
Shed every rejection.
Every rejection, all of this was worth it.
12 years after, may nagbago ba?
Malaki sa pinagagalawan ko, sa mundo ko. Malaki ang nabago sa itsura ko, personalidad ko, sa pamilya ko, sa trabaho ko, lahat. But inside of me, my values, my principles,
Still the same.
I'm still the same. I'm just really an ordinary girl. What just makes me extraordinary is my dreams.
Anything is possible with God. What I'm saying is, your breakthrough is not determined on what age you are right now. Your breakthrough is determined by God and God alone. Because He doesn't have a time frame. If you will only read the success stories of the one who started McDonald's, Microsoft, and everybody else, they didn't become a millionaire or a billionaire at the age of 20, 21. Basta iba-iba yung time frame sa atin ni God.
I feel like I'm more secure of myself. I know what I want. I know what I deserve. I can say no to some things, whereas before, I just say yes to everything because, you know, you're hungry, you're young, you want to explore so many different horizons in your career, in your life. But now, you reach a certain point in your life where you know what you can do and you know what you cannot do anymore. Mas may security and mas buo na yung confidence.
Saan nanggaling yung maturity na to?
Yeah, I guess life. Life itself taught me how to be strong, how to be independent, how to be mature when it comes to discernment about certain things and issues in my life.
mo na nagpasikat si isang Toni Gonzaga.
Sisigaw ko uli yun. Alam mo, 13 years ko nang sinisigaw yung Tito
Para
Boy.
ma-refresh lang ang mga tao.
Oo, parang ayoko kasi, alam mo yun, wala ako sa mood. I love you, Fiona!
Wala ka pa sa mood yan.
Wala ko sa mood eh. Hindi ko masyado pang nararamdaman, Tito Boy. Pasensya na kayo wala akong energy.
You may receive a lot of no's in your life, but one day, somebody's gonna say yes to your dreams.